Nefarious J.R. Bane proudly presents The Tale of Two Sisters as told in the Holy Gailhorix, narrated by Benjamin Ungali. In the grand and opulent expanse of Aleanthos, a nation renowned for its vast wealth and strategic ports, lay a city unlike any other, Hailotia's Havoc. This city was the heartland of the Pegan believers, a sect that had boldly renounced the ancient deities of creation, forsaking the widely revered god Plexius and his divine offspring. Instead, they devoted their worship to a singular deity, Aquation, the god of the sea, setting themselves apart in a realm celebrated for its unparalleled maritime prowess and lucrative trade. Aleanthos, a jewel among the countries of Auvergne, boasted riches sought by many, healing grains that defied the seasons, behemoth fish from the deep, rare herbs, and textiles of unmatched quality. The coastline of Aleanthos, cradled by the bay of foam within the mystical maiden sea, was shaped by centuries of seismic whispers, moulding the bay into the silhouette of a maiden at prayer. It was here in the realm of Aquation that the less affluent port owners plied their trade. Yet among them, Jacob Serveo stood as a colossus of commerce, his dominion stretching over 7 of the 10 ports. Esteemed for his affluence, allure, and to those he held dear, his magnanimity, Jacob, in the prime of his youth, resolved to seek a bride, igniting a frenzy across the land with his proclamation. His emissaries, dispatched to the far reaches of his maritime empire, beckoned the daughters of Aleanthos with promises of wealth and honor. The prospect of such a matrimonial alliance drew throngs of hopefuls, each yearning to secure a legacy of prosperity for their descendants. Among the multitude were Diamond and Emerald Wuldra, progeny of the esteemed carpenter Roberto Wuldra, whose craftsmanship graced the halls of royalty. Named in a tradition that reflected their emergent dispositions, Diamond, who had matured from an unremarkable child into a woman of sterling virtue, and Emerald, whose beauty was marred by a heart tainted with envy and spite. Together they stood before Serveo, only to be dismissed, Diamond for her unassuming appearance, and Emerald for the malice that tainted her allure. Undaunted, they sought the favor of Aquation, embarking on a pilgrimage to the maiden sea to petition his aid. Aquation's proposition was a test of fate. A singular celestial form lay in the depths near Dragon's Bane fortress, a prize for one, while the other faced a destiny of eternal sorrow as a siren. Summoned by Aquation's will, creatures of myth appeared, a dragon as luminous as the sea's foam, and a hippocamp verdant as the ocean's depths. They were tasked with a journey to Talon's Point, there to dive into the abyss in pursuit of their destiny. Mounted on their legendary steeds, the sisters raced against fate and each other, their familial bonds tested by the lure of transformation. In the abyssal gloom where light faltered, they beheld their prize, a form aglow with an ethereal light. As they clasped it, their destinies entwined, their bodies relinquished to the sea, their spirits merging into a single conflicted being. Aquation's verdict was a paradox of cruelty and mercy. The sisters, now conjoined, were consigned to serve him, their aspirations of love and legacy dissolving into the brine. In their fleeting moments of autonomy, they sought closure in a final farewell to their father, a man caught between his love for them and the despair of their folly. Their song, a melancholy ode to the capricious will of the gods, resonated through the maiden's sea, a haunting reminder of the perils of hubris and jealousy. Thus, the saga of the Wuldra sisters, ensnared by their own desires and judged by divine decree, was woven into the fabric of Aleanthos's history, a somber ballad carried on the ocean breeze.